Take two.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Never trust a fart. This is episode 103.
And what you didn't hear is about 5 minutes worth of talking. We were talking about the intro. Jason didn't record it.
I didn't hit record, and we fucking nailed that 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so,
we did.
Yeah, that's
Probably would have had like 1,000 listens on that 5 minutes alone. But I'm going to go back to this because I'm not going to be ashamed. We're talking about the Matt Hudson picture and how fucking sexy that guy is.
Yes.
When he
dead
when he
sexy.
Oh, you know what? I mean, anyone would want to fuck him with that pose. And I think the funny thing is he squinted one eye. He gave it this. He was looking for fucking pussy on that picture.
Oh, for sure. That's
dick.
I don't know if Matt has a Tinder, but if he does, that's his picture, right? I mean, why wouldn't you use that as his picture?
He's got a grinder.
He might have a grinder. Hey, I'm not a judgmental guy.
I'm not either, but with that picture, I think I'm going to look on Grindr. I bet you
Hey, let's start a fake Grindr.
For gay guys.
Let's start a fake Grindr account with Matt's picture.
Oh, he'll have fucking messages and messages.
Yeah, we should actually do that. See what kind of hits we get.
Don't do that.
Why?
Come on, it'd be funny.
Come on. I'm sure he'll say yes.
Matt would laugh at it.
Nah,
And we'll, in his introduction, we'll say I'm, 35-year-old bear, because I think he'd be a bear.
Oh, he's definitely
in
a bear.
The gay world, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely a bear.
Big, hairy,
Matt will
guy.
keep you warm. He'll keep you warm. He'll make you some nice dinner, and then keep you warmer afterwards. You know, he's a fucking catch in that world.
Got a set of nuts the size of a bowling bag.
Oh yeah, you know Matt's got some nuts on him.
You know he does.
He has that nuts walk.
He's got such big nuts. I think his dick looks like a frog sitting on a flat rock.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Matt kind of has that big dick energy.
Do you?
I think he kind of has that big dick energy. He has a lot of confidence for no reason.
He does have a lot of confidence.
Imagine having a big dick.
I love that guy.
And that face.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm making him a Grindr account. I got to figure all this out. I got to tie it to the Never Trust a Fart podcast email because I ain't using my own email for that.
And you know what? That picture of hairy guy doing the fucking buff thing, that could go on there too.
Well, Harry guy's practically a professional darts player now, so, you know, I'm sure he's just beating the pussy away himself, you know.
Well, it's episode 103. Well, technically 2, but we'll call it 103. And special guest.
We had to prove we weren't racist. Aisha's been calling us racist for months because we haven't had any black people on.
We've had more black guests than white ones.
No, but it's getting closer.
Yeah.
I think our percentages equal out to greater than America's.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys take that into consideration. I was just talking shit.
We don't.
Oh.
We're
talking shit about you talking shit.
Hey, you put us in the corner and we're coming out fighting. We don't want to hurt you.
You were talking shit about me and you didn't have me on there. So
we wanted to have you on there, but I be honest with you, we're 99% sure you wouldn't show up. We'd get a call 10 minutes before the show. I can't make it. I'm fucked up. My kids are driving me crazy. I ain't coming.
Yeah.
But you're here.
Yeah, you made the trip out to the east side, and you don't come out this way much, do you?
Not at all.
No, you're missing out. We got really nice grocery stores, all right? The McAllister's is excellent out here, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot to offer on the east side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And our roads,
a lot of it.
Our roads are put together.
I guarantee within,
They are.
I guarantee within 10 square miles of here, at least 5 crosses were burned in the last 48 hours.
10 square miles?
Yeah. You go out to Batavia. You go out to certain parts of Batavia.
Batavia's further than 10 miles, man.
You think?
I know.
All right, well, let's say the bowels of Amelia.
Yeah,
there was
for
a cross
sure.
burned in there.
No, yeah. If you took 10 square miles out of Amelia, I know for sure. I've seen cross burnings within 10 square miles of Amelia.
Welcome to the east side. And me, we're staying on the west side.
We had when I was,
yes.
I don't know if I told this story or not. When I was like 6, 7 years old, we had a mixed family live across the street from us in Amelia. And of course, they were the only black people in all the neighborhood. And my mom, helped. They didn't have their shit together at all. The dad was a piece of shit. The mom was super white trash. And so my mom would buy them Christmas presents and everything else. They come over to our house for Thanksgiving, shit like that. We helped take care of them for a few years, the kids, because they had 7 kids, and all the kids were sweethearts. But the parents sucked. And but either way, they put up with a lot of shit. They had a cross put in their yard. We woke up one morning to a cross. Now they never caught it on fire. Mm-hmm. But still, the message was fucking there. It's like, Jesus Christ. Wow. So, yeah, of course that shit happens out there. Carmen, when she was younger, lived out in, I don't know where that is, wherever C&E is, Claremont Northeastern. And they had heard dogs were hung in their backyard. Yeah, she had 2 dogs. The neighbors fucking hung their dogs. So yeah, a lot of fucking horrible shit happened out there. But Anderson's not that bad. This is more like snooty racist, you know? They're not going to go through that trouble. They're just going to buy the houses that you can't afford to be around. Right. You know, like shit like that.
Yeah, I get it.
And then every once in a while, you know, maybe you'll get one or two black families that move into those fancy neighborhoods, but they're the Johnsons. They're all right.
So you probably East Side probably has tons of Karens then.
Oh, I'm sure. Load it with Karens.
Yeah, you go to Anderson Kroger and the black guy tries to grab that last can.
But when I see that Karen haircut, you know, everybody knows the Karen haircut.
Yeah, it's very specific.
I think that's more of a West Side haircut at this point.
No.
He's getting on the West Side.
You don't think so?
No.
No, I'm not. The white West Side. Like, the fucking white trash and Price Hill and shit.
But now they're getting creative with the Karen hairstyles. You know, you guys have dubbed it.
Because they don't
want it.
They don't want people to think they're Karen, so now they're wearing their hair long.
Yeah, like, they're trying to switch it up, but it's still the same thing.
But the best ones are the ones that still keep to it. Because, you know, those are going to be ultimate Karens. That's not a haircut you choose. That haircut chooses you. All right.
There was a fucking
choice.
Saturday Night Live skit about that.
Yeah.
New girl from the neighborhood. She comes over. All the women are having a little women's thing, and they all got that fucked up hair, that helmet hair. And the girl's like, "Hey, do you guys all go to the same fucking beauty salon?" She goes, "We didn't choose this. It chose us." By the end of the fucking episode, her hair was changing constantly, and she left there with the fucking Karen haircut.
No way.
Oh,
so, yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. Hey,
my son's obsessed with Karens.
Really?
He heard the term 6 months ago, and he wanted to know what it is. And Nate's got a giant crush on Aisha. Always has.
Oh, it's Nate. Okay.
Oh, it's Nate. Yeah,
okay,
9-year-old.
I thought you were going to go with your middle child for some reason.
You know, like we'll be in a store and some woman will be yelling at her kid or something. And Dad, is that a Karen? No, she's yelling at her kid. That's not a Karen. He goes, well, what does a Karen do exactly? I said, well, Karen would be yelling at the poor $5 an hour stocking guy because there's no turkey gravy on the shelf. That's the Karen.
Yeah, that's a good move.
And he goes, okay, now I understand. And he asks questions about it. He watches videos with Karens on. He just thinks it's funny.
I love that guy.
Oh, he thinks it's funny.
He's a psycho. I know psychos, all right? And little Nate's a psycho.
Nate is not a psycho. Let me tell you something.
He's a psycho.
He's not a psycho.
He's a psycho. Let me tell you why Nate's a psycho. And I know psychos. My child is a psycho, all right? Nate's favorite thing to do when he came over here was just to listen to police sirens. That's psycho shit. He just likes listening to sirens.
He likes weather sirens.
Okay.
Tornado sirens.
Equally crazy.
Well, everybody.
He got obsessed with those when on the first Wednesday of every month,
perfect.
and there's one right at their school, they would blare it. And he got, why do they do that? Blah, blah, blah. How bad's the storm got to be? Nate is a fucking cool kid, but he goes beyond. Like, he was on this thing for a while about slavery.
Because he loves his black women.
He loves everybody. He loves
it?
everybody. And the thing about it is Nate found out what slavery was at school, and he got mad about it. And
he should.
He did.
As
he should. But he got pissed off that it ever happened. And he said, how can we erase it from ever happening? I said, well, that we can't do. He goes, well,
we're working on it. Our school system's working on it. We're trying to erase that shit. Come on.
But he went through 6 months of that.
Yeah.
Slavery's terrible. Yeah, it was terrible, but we don't have it anymore, son. We don't have it in this country. We don't have it anymore. Well, who do we talk to? Well, I don't talk to anybody. It hasn't been around in 150 years. It's a bad part of the past, and he'll go, I just don't like it. Well, good.
Not a big
You're
fan.
not supposed to like it.
Not a big fan of that slavery.
Yeah, because if you told me, I'm all for slavery, Dad, then I'd be a little concerned, and we'd probably be at a therapist. No, Nate's a real loving, cool dude.
Man,
but
like I've always said, even Hitler tipped well. All right, every psycho has some good genes too.
he tipped well if you were at a German restaurant. I guarantee he wasn't going to no French place and giving out money.
He didn't leave Germany. All they had was German restaurants, and they just called them restaurants.
They do.
I mean, think about it. Hey,
Yeah, you don't think in Mexico they say, hey, let's go eat American
No, we
tonight.
talked about that last week. Yeah, it's just restaurant. We're going to the restaurant, and they just happen to have Mexican food.
See, I'm a little upset because the restaurant by my house that I love, because I love Mexican food, the people were from Peru. They're all from Peru. I was like, then change the name. You're not Mexican.
No.
Is it similar food?
No.
Same exact food.
Well, then who gives a shit?
It can be Peru.
You know, a lot of the Chinese restaurants are run by Vietnamese people.
Yeah.
No, the one in Northgate Mall is ran by Mexicans, and
Mexicans?
I love it. It is fucking delicious.
They probably have Mexicans probably do have the best Chinese
Yes,
food.
The best
they
takeout,
make
the best takeout
crab
Chinese
rangoon,
place.
Let me tell you.
You know the place
Huh?
on you know where it is on Coleraine Avenue, China Chef.
Yes.
All the cooks are Mexican. The food's the bomb.
So should they not be able to work in a Chinese
No,
restaurant?
they should be able to work in one.
The
Just
bomb,
They
not
own
call
it though.
Oh.
the bomb ages you, bud.
The word bomb?
Da bomb. When you say
The
da bomb,
phrase.
I just heard this the other, and this isn't an attack on you. This is just something I heard and it made sense to me. That people's what's that called when you use words like that, like lingo or whatever, that kind of shit is what really ages them more than anything. Because like
who can keep up with it?
Well, for sure. That's the point, is everybody kind of sticks in their like 10 to 15 year range of lingo. And then the younger generations, if you said da bomb, they'd look at you like you had a third eye.
About a month ago, I told Brandon I wanted to go out and get crunk. He said, "Oh my God, don't ever say that again. You old." And I'm like, first of all, Brandon's in his 40s. It's not like he's.
But he tries to stay young. So
yeah. And then I said, "All right, well then I'm getting turnt." He goes, "Turnt ain't it either anymore. That's gone too."
What is it now?
I don't remember.
What's the current? Wait, do you know? What's the current word?
But I said some dude was smoking loud. Oh, he's not. It's Zaza now.
Zaza.
Yeah, Zaza.
Well, I'm sure that's just different stoner rap lyrics that come up.
No, Zaza means exotic. Exotic weed.
That's what that means?
Yeah,
Zaza?
exotic.
Okay.
Like
Zaza.
exotic. Yeah.
I don't mind that. Zaza sounds like another word for pussy, though.
It does.
I
She
would.
got that Zaza.
I'm going to go ahead and get some Zaza.
She got that Zaza,
This is very informative. I'm loving it.
Hey, have you seen the new show on Netflix with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes?
I tried to get into it and I fell asleep.
You couldn't like it? I liked it. I watched the whole thing. I liked it a lot.
It has its slow parts.
For sure. It's a story
I can
build.
only take both of those guys in very small doses.
Well, this is.
Well, you get small doses. You get a lot of small doses of Wesley,
Yes, he's not in him a lot.
but it's more so
He's a lot
focused on Kevin Hart.
Well,
But Kevin Hart's only got one Kevin Hart. He's the same guy in everything he does.
now, this is a dramatic
This is
role.
different.
This isn't a comedy.
No.
Are you serious?
And actually,
it's different.
honestly, I'll give props to him. I thought he was a pretty good actor. I watched that the whole time. I'm not a fucking.
He's getting better.
I'm not a theater dude. I can't get every intricacy of what's going on, but to my untrained eye, I was
Intricacy?
I'm using words that don't even.
That ages
I made
you.
that one up.
Yeah, you did.
I just made it up.
Are you looking for
official. I thought-
intricacy?
I don't know what I'm looking for.
I think you were, because you said intricacy.
Yeah,
it's
I see. Here's the
intricacy.
thing: is I write really well, and you'd read it and like, man, that guy's smart. I can't say any of the words that I know though, because I'm a
No,
dum dum in
because
life.
just a minute ago,
That doesn't make
the
you a
Chinese
dum-dum.
restaurants were run by Vietnamese.
Yeah, we always put manies in it.
Yeah.
Everybody
Instead
does
of-
though. That's pretty normal.
Vietnam. It's not Vietnam.
No, it's just Vietnamese.
No, you
everybody
said
says
Vietnamese.
I know, but everyone says it like that.
Vietnamese. That's how I say it.
How do you-
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
How did I say it?
Vietnam or Manese. You mix the N and the M.
It's just
backward.
Vietnamese. It's just
Bees
Vietnamese.
in the trap.
Anyway,
See, I don't know the intricacy of
I'm
that.
going incricy my dick. Fuck. What I was really trying to get to.
The
Yeah.
words used.
No, was Wesley Snipes? Did he always have a lazy eye? Did he always have that eye thing going on?
No.
Because Wesley Snipes, if you're watching this, he is turning into Forrest Whitaker slowly.
Is he?
His eyes popping down,
it's fucked
and
up.
it's weird.
Yeah,
and then
like,
I'm
he
thinking,
looks-
okay, was he doing that for the character?
Maybe he had like
'Cause
a
it-
stroke or something.
I don't know. But was he doing this for the character? Because I'm thinking, if this guy faked a wonky eye for a whole series,
That's fucking dope.
He's
give him,
not, he's
give him
not
the
that
Oscar.
good of an actor.
Give him the
he
Oscar.
Is not that good of an actor.
That is
I
ridiculous.
think
Has he
something
ever-
medically happened to him. Maybe.
As far as his
he's-
acting
he's up
ability,
there.
he had one good time where he said that was a good actor,
Now Wesley
and
Snipes,
that
my
was
dude.
White Men Can't Jump.
Nah, Wesley
He
Snipes
was
is my guy.
terrible.
Blade?
He was a good actor in that.
I love that
White
movie.
Man Can't Jump,
Now
great
Wesley
movie.
Snipes will
No,
forever.
Blade.
He was cool in. Blade he was good in.
Passenger 57.
After two, I can't get
Passenger
into it.
57.
Nah, dude, you guys are missing them all.
Always bet on black.
New Jack City.
Dope.
Fucking
I
he's
forgot
the
about that
best
one. I
in that.
forgot
He
about
will.
that one.
He is always Nino Brown to me.
I forgot
Wesley
about
Snipes
that one.
gets a forever pass
Did
for
he
me.
ever get like an Oscar or Emmy for that shit?
No, but that was
No,
like
but he
his
did
first
get some
thing.
jail time for not paying his taxes.
Well,
He
that's
got
why,
that.
and that's he
It
gets
wasn't from New Jack City.
he gets another nod for that. All right, that's why this guy's double cool to me. He was in New Jack City, which was fucking, to my little 11-year-old self when it came out, was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then White Man Can't Jump, fucking great. All right, and then you grew up a little bit. Blade, great.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of disappeared, whatever, didn't pay his taxes and went to jail. But
Yeah.
I think it's also awesome that he thought he could not pay his taxes. That cracks me up.
Has anything ever tugged on your heart though in Boys in the Hood when fucking Chris
When the brother gets
Chris
killed.
Rock said, "I'll suck your dick, man."
I mean, Chris, see, you're fucking up your hood movies because Chris
Yeah.
Rock was in New Jack City.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
New Jack City.
that was New Jack
when he had the
City.
white lips. I'll
Yeah.
suck your dick, man.
Yeah,
then he got killed. I think
played
right after
Pookie.
that. Pookie. That was it.
Pookie.
Dude, I lived on that movie. That
Boys
movie
in the
was
Hood
great.
was
I
Cuba
like,
Gooding.
Boys in the Hood. I don't remember remember.
No, that was
Crackheads and Boys.
that was Cuba Gooding.
Cuba
Yeah.
Gooding Jr., Ice Cube,
Yeah.
some other people whose names you don't
Yeah.
remember anymore.
Yeah.
I think the girl one.
You don't remember Ice Cube?
No, I'm saying Ice Cube.
Other
Those are the
people
only two
back
names
then.
you're going to remember.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else from that, I don't think anyone went anywhere. The other
anybody
dude,
know that
Ice Cube's brother, did some movies for a little while, but I haven't seen him forever, and I forget
I think
his
it's
name at
funny.
this
You
point.
remember Colors?
Yeah.
And the head of the fucking gang, the Crip, was fucking Don Cheadle. You're like, I don't think tough guy when I see Don Cheadle.
No,
Ever.
not at all. Hey,
He was rocking.
speaking of wonky eyes, though, would you rather have a wonky eye or 4 fingers on one hand?
Give
I'll
me
take the
eye.
4 fingers.
You'd rather have the
The eye would be a great conversation. I don't want to talk
Great
about your fucking
conversation
like
piece.
your finger. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean? Like,
the wonky eye ain't getting you laid. You can
Shit.
cover the hand.
seen the women that come in there.
Yeah, it's true.
Stop.
You got a wonky eye with money. Don't really matter. Which you got an eye goes like
yes.
this.
well, and if you're a girl,
No,
that's
because
not
you know
gonna.
what?
The guys are just gonna fuck you like this. You know, they're still gonna fuck you. They're just,
I mean, they put their pinky
or I ain't
blinders
wonky from
on
behind.
and
You know, like
As long as
I mean,
it
you
wasn't
still
the
don't
thumb.
get it.
If I was missing the thumb, I'd take the eye. But I mean, like the ring finger, yeah, I can do without that.
pinky.
I'll give you the shocker with no pressure.
There you go. You got a permanent shocker set up in your hand?
I said I'll tell people I got that removed on purpose,
No, I would
just because
definitely.
I like giving the shocker.
I feel like if I had a wonky eye, I'd be constantly trying to bang my head against a wall trying to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a bad Nintendo or some shit.
I would embrace it.
You just embrace
Use
it.
Use it to the best of my ability.
I'm talking about those the wonky eyes where you're looking right at you and this one's looking at her.
Yeah.
You know that one.
Yeah, that's different.
And
That's
then
different than
it's
the
always dancing a little bit.
Forrest Whitaker or the Wesley Snipes, where it just looks
Right.
like they got a permanent sty.
But you know what? Forrest Whitaker's
that
had the wonky eye forever. He was in Ridgemont High when he was a kid. He had
And
the wonky eye.
he overcame. Forrest Whitaker's a hero. All right, he doesn't
awesome.
get the press he deserves.
Well,
all right.
it's not like he was amputated at the legs.
He
has
still
got a bad eye.
overcame a wonky eye. A lot of people will never get that far, especially in the entertainment industry. We're not talking about overcoming a wonky eye as a secretary or an accountant or even a CEO. This guy's been on film his whole life with this fucking dumb old eye and made it work. Was the
Well,
star
yeah,
of movies.
well, Andy Garcia had a Siamese twin stuck on his chest when he was born.
Who?
Andy Garcia.
Who's that?
He's been in 10,000 movies.
Yeah, but
He
were
was
they
in
all from the
original
80s?
Godfather? No, he was in the original Godfather. He was
I thought he was a singer.
Ocean's 11.
I don't know who. he
Ocean's
is.
11.
Oh.
Ocean's 12. You didn't see those?
I did.
He
but
was
I
the
don't-
guy they robbed.
I don't remember Andy Garcia.
I thought he was a singer.
No.
Yeah, I
Isn't
thought he
it
was Emilio
Garcia?
Estevez's brother.
He was like a.
No. Emilio Estevez.
He smoked a lot of weed and he.
Snoop Dogg? You thought he was Snoop Dogg?
No, it was a white guy. His name was. I thought it was Andy Garcia or what was it?
Jerry Garcia.
Jerry Garcia.
He was the Grateful Dead lead
Grateful
singer.
Dead singer.
That's
And
what
Andy
I thought
Garcia,
he
he's
was
in the
talking
Dead.
about. I was like, oh,
Yes.
He
okay.
didn't smoke a lot of weed. He fucking ate a lot of acid.
He wrote Scarlet
Oh.
Begonias. I know that guy.
Yeah.
Well, we're here with our sweetest guest, and we're trying not to be brutal to her.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Belated. Happy Black Friday. You know, I'm a day late. I'm sorry. I always miss it. But
wow.
happy Black Friday. I hope you enjoyed your day.
All right.
I
It's
did.
been great,
I shopped
guys.
all last night. I didn't find shit that was any better than it'll be next week.
I found a bunch of shit.
Did
I
you?
bought a bunch of video games and shit for the kids. The drill I wanted was like half price.
I was
On Amazon?
actually
Yeah.
drunk, so I didn't get up at all.
You were crunk
Yeah,
Drunk.
or turned?
drunk. I was just drunk.
Just drunk. She drank alcohol.
See, maybe that's what I should
Drunk,
just do. I should just stick to the real words and not try to fucking be on the cool young ones.
No,
Right.
there's no point, dude. Just
No.
give it up.
Just drunk.
I've never tried to join that. You know.
You know, I don't either. I have young kids, so I try to stay up to date with them. You know,
And you're
Now,
embarrassing them.
Emmett's not having it.
And that's what it is. You're embarrassing them.
Yeah, Emmett thinks I am the least cool person on the
Because you
planet.
are. Every parent is to their kid. It doesn't matter how
Nate
cool.
thinks I'm cool.
Well, Nate's still too young. Nate's not going to think you're cool when he's 16.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? That's.
But the cool thing is, it circles around. Ethan thinks I'm the coolest.
Yeah, it does circle around. Once you get to well, if you're a good dad.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a shit dad now, you're going to be a piece of shit the rest of your life, and that's when they finally notice is about when they're
Yeah.
time they're Ethan's age.
Right.
But
No,
if you're a good dad, you circle back around to being, oh yeah, that motherfucker was there for me when no one else was. Now I'm on my
Yeah.
own, and I need to call him. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
then you're good again. But otherwise, you're fucked.
Well, one thing we normally do is give 10 questions to the guest, but we didn't do that.
Now
in
I
Aisha's
fell
case.
asleep watching Halle Berry have lesbian sex.
So I came up with something specifically designed for you. Now,
What?
I'm going to give you all the rules to it, and all you're going to do is answer the question and why.
Don't give me those if you rather.
And then, well, you're going to get one of those at the end of the show, regardless. But this is, I don't even know what he's doing, so this wasn't pre-approved for me. Good luck.
Okay, we're winging it.
This segment is called Who You Bangin'.
Who you banging?
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set
now,
it up
did you
for you.
name it like that because the guest was black?
No.
If it was a white person, who are you banging?
No, because I would say Who You Bangin'.
I'm just fucking with him.
I would say Who You Bangin'.
My thing's
Okay.
trying to make Chris
All right.
seem like he's racist when he's not.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
That's kind of my
All
thing.
right, you're on a desert island.
Yeah.
I'm going to break it all down to you. I'll give it real quick, and then you answer. Okay, you're on a desert island.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know where the fuck you are. You can't see anything but water in every direction as far as you can see. It's hotter than fuck during the day. It's colder than fuck at night.
Got it.
And you have nothing. You got the clothes on your back, sand, a couple of fucking palm trees, and some bushes. That's all you got. Okay? Now remember, cold at night, hot during the day. You got to eat. You got some snails walking around, some bugs, and some fucked up tasting berries. So you don't really have shit. Okay? So 2 guys are going to come. They're in groups of 2 in their little boats to your island. And each one of them's got something with them. And they both say, you can have what I got if you fuck me. You can only fuck one. Who you banging? Okay, and why? Now remember, after you've done the first one, everything goes back to your sand and you got nothing again. You can't say, okay, well, I've already got this from this guy. Now I'll take this from this guy. Okay, so back to the first one. Go to the first one. Okay, you've got Donald Trump on the top.
Oh, it's on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Donald Trump on the top and a really handsome dude underneath.
I don't appreciate this picture first.
Why not?
You couldn't give me a better one?
No, you're not going to get a good
What,
one.
am I going to give you the fucking Chadwick Boseman and fucking Jamie Foxx and say pick one?
Yeah.
No, that's
Jamie Foxx all day long. That Chadwick lost a lot of weight since he's been dead. Oh, sorry. Did I get him?
Too soon.
All right, so here's the deal. Now remember,
Okay.
on this island, you don't know if you're ever getting off, but you don't know that you're not. You don't know if a cruise ship will go by. You have no fucking idea where you are.
Okay.
Donald Trump's got $1 billion in a fucking bag. Bang me, I'll give you this $1 billion. So you know that if you ever get off this island, if you ever do, you're fucking set up forever. Handsome on the bottom is holding the pizza. He's got a giant pizza with your favorite toppings. He's got breadsticks. He's got a couple of 2 liters, big family salad. He's got a fucking meal. Now, you've been there for 2 weeks eating bugs and berries and twigs. You can't do shit with the money unless you get off the island.
Exactly.
Handsome there's holding the pizza and the fucking meatball hoagie and the whole fucking spiel.
Yeah.
Who you banging?
I'm begging to do with the pizza. The fuck am I gonna do with $1 billion? I'm stuck on an island.
Yeah, but you might not
If
be
I
on
get
that
off.
island if you get off.
It don't matter.
So
You know
you're
what?
really
it's
going to...
Donald Trump. It might be fake fucking money. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
real money. His money is all real. Unfortunately, it was off the backs of most of us. But you're banging that guy
That guy looks cool.
for a pizza.
Yeah, as long as he keep his mouth closed.
Oh, no, as soon as he gives you the pizza and shit, he's off. He's out. They leave. After he fucks you?
I'm taking the pizza.
Wow.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna die before I get the. Like, what am I gonna do? Eat money? Like, no.
I'm taking $1 billion and praying to
You're
God
gonna be dead as
I'm
hell.
gonna pray to God every night I
He's
get off
gonna
that
be
island.
a dead billionaire.
What if a
on an
fucking
island.
Carnival cruise ship goes by the next day? Hey, let's grab your stuff. It's just the money. It's all I got.
Nah,
If you get $1 billion worth of ones, you might be able to make a boat out of it.
All right, so you're banging that guy.
Yes.
All right, number 2.
Word search.
Yes.
I'm going the wrong way, I guess.
Okay, you got O.J. Simpson.
What's going on there at that bottom fella?
I don't like it.
O.J. Simpson and you can't really
That's
see
really
that guy
scary.
on the bottom, but he is so fucking fat.
You remember Seven, the movie Seven?
Yes.
He
He
reminds
looks
me
like
of the fat dude
Glutton.
that was dead. Yeah, that's
Gluttony
what that is.
or
Oh,
whatever
it
it
scares
was.
me. Oh, I can't look at his face.
All right, you're there.
Yeah.
You're fucking hanging out. Here they come.
She's fucking OJ.
O.J. and this guy.
OJ easy. I don't give a fuck what he did. What he do, what he got. I'm going with OJ.
Are you really?
He's not going to stab you afterwards, right? He's done. He's got all that out of his system.
I didn't even tell you what either one of them was holding.
All right, go.
All right.
Oh,
OJ
I forgot this was part of the game.
OJ has a TV. OJ has a TV with cable and every cable channel available and a Fire Stick and a Roku. You watch whatever you want all fucking day.
That good deserted island internet.
So because I picked OJ, he gives them the lamest tools ever.
That's what he was getting anyway.
All right, now
His TV.
what's old dead guy doing?
Slim there has got a tent with air conditioning and heating. It's got a heater and an AC unit. Be comfortable every fucking minute you're on that island. You ain't got shit to do, but you ain't hot and you ain't cold. Who you banging?
OJ.
Really? For a TV?
Yeah. I could watch a fire on the screen and probably warm myself
You
up.
freeze your fucking balls off.
She's in luck. No balls.
Okay,
All right.
next. You got Don Cheadle.
What's going on there? Where do you find these guys?
You got Don Cheadle and
Did you think these through?
Mr. Universe on the bottom there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
They both come pulling up in their little boats. Don Cheadle got a blanket and a mattress and a comforter and a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Fucking beauty rest. Serta beauty rest. It's got everything you could possibly need.
You got great teeth.
Right.
Yeah.
Handsome dude there has got a wooden raft. No paddles, no nothing, but he's got a raft. You could technically give it your all and float away on this raft and hope somebody sees you. But you got a raft.
I'm fucking Cheadle.
You fucking Cheadle.
I think most of these decisions are all on the person, not the equipment.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
look at.
not. Like, it makes sense.
I
Like,
mean, I
I'm
don't
going to
blame
go try to, I'm going to get on this raft and float. And I possibly
It's
die
called
on
shipping
the raft.
lanes. Hello, you could die on there. You're gonna die on the fucking island for sure. Watching
At least
TV.
I'd be wrapped in a blanket and comfortable.
Well, yeah, but you're
There's
dead.
that.
You're dead.
You would be dead with $1 billion.
No, I wouldn't, because I'll get rescued. All right, next. Last one.
Oops, I hit the wrong button.
There's one more. You got Ron Jeremy
Oh, man.
and Jason's uncle on the
Jason's
bottom.
uncle. Damn, he looks good.
Jason's uncle. I was
Yeah.
like, who is
Now, first of all, you know for a fact Ron Jeremy's swinging 11 inches of dick.
oh, shit.
And not only that, he knows how to sling it. He'll eat your pussy till you fucking can't breathe. That's a plus. Down there before Jason's uncle going to give you a good gummy.
Yeah,
But we don't know.
the best gummies.
We don't know what his dick looks like. Okay, so they're paddling up in their boats. Okay, Ron Jeremy got firewood and matches. You set yourself afire. Maybe somebody will see the smoke. Somebody will come get you. Plus, it'll keep you warm. Okay. Jason's uncle down there has got unlimited booze and weed. He's got 10 or 12 pounds of weed. He's got whatever kind of booze you like
Yeah.
and tons of it.
Yeah.
So if you're going to die there, you can die happy and stoned and baked the rest of your life. Ron Jeremy give you a chance to maybe let somebody see the signal and get you off the island. Who you banging?
Ron Jeremy.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're doing it just for the dick, aren't you? Because
No.
you know what that dick... That dick
No.
has an elbow.
No, like I was thinking along the lines of you, like somebody actually seeing a fire, and then you said it was cold at night, so it'd at least keep me warm through the night.
Right.
And if I wanted to cook some of those shit berries that I had to eat, I could in the daytime.
What are you
So
going to cook it in? Poke it on a stick?
maybe shit, as you said, it's hella bushes.
All right. Jason's uncle gets nothing.
Well, look at him. He's lived with nothing a long time, obviously, and he's obviously prospering.
He's
all right,
embraced nothing.
like he's
is-
found his way to the internet.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
All right. Well, that was the last one.
Hey,
I like that one.
Whoopi sent me something, and I don't know if you guys are into this or if you want to, sell pictures of your feet. But there is a whole
Oh,
website
I like that butt picture.
where you sign up and you either buy or sell feet pics, depending. You set up all your stuff, and they got these categories for high heels.
Dirty feet.
Who wants dirty feet?
Some twisted
But
fuck
see,
out there
dudes
wants
too. So
dirty
there
feet.
must be. You think the dudes? Now we know guys have weird fetishes, but do you think the dudes? Do you think there's any women paying for dude feet pictures?
No, those are.
Do you know
those are
any
dudes.
women into that? Now everybody might know a guy that's in the feet, but do you know any women that are in the feet?
No.
No, I don't either. So I'm thinking it's for other gay dudes.
You know what's funny though? Women aren't into dick or any of that either. They want you to have a decent one, but they're never going to look at your dick. No woman's ever going to look at your dick and go, "God, that's a nice dick."
I don't even get it. Like this girl doesn't even have good looking feet. Those are all like,
I like the
Bony
feet on
and stuff?
the Ural goddess. I like those. Oh, never mind. It's an ass.
yeah. See, I think that's how these are the top models. So I'm sure they're mostly selling it on the ass. They're not really selling it on anything else. I mean, I'm sure the feet too, because we got the weirdo.
I don't.
How much do you think this costs though? Like how much? It looks like they're giving this picture for free. What am I paying for?
I don't know, but I can tell you this
You
right
click
now.
it?
Nobody wants pictures of my feet. There's not a sick, twisted fuck out there anywhere that wants Fred Flintstone's feet to
You
jack
gotta
off
watch
to.
the video to see how it works.
Yeah, you do have to watch the video.
Feet Finder is the easiest and safest free website to buy or sell exclusive feet content. The sign-up process takes less than a minute, and all sellers are ID verified
That's good.
before being approved for account creation. This verification ensures that all content available to buyers comes from real people. Buyers have the option to purchase.
She has a sexy voice. You think they went out of their way for that?
Oh,
Yeah.
from sellers, or subscribe to
Sellers.
access all their content for a monthly fee set by the seller. Buyers can send custom requests.
I'm just wondering what the
to
average fee
sellers
is.
directly, but sellers decide if buyers need to be subscribed or not.
Google
to send a
it.
message
You should have
or
just went to
custom.
Feet Finder and browsed
Once
for
the offer
something to
is made,
buy.
You got to
seller
sign up for an
can choose
account.
to
I don't
No,
need this kind of thing in my life.
Google it. Like, ask what the average
Feet
price.
Finder
for-
automatically
Look at that weird
alerts
foot.
all the content sellers
Yeah,
upload,
Florto.
but allows buyers to
was
see
a
if
fucking
the
Simpsons.
content they got what they paid for. This process ensures the sellers get paid
Oh my god.
and buyers receive the content they expected.
Okay, here's the
On
most.
Finder, buyers can search for their favorite foot categories like soles, heels, socks, and filter by sellers, photos, and videos. They can also use specific keywords, phrases, or search sellers' usernames to find
I'll take dog
exactly
shit.
what
I'm
they
looking for
want.
Feet Girl 69.
To ensure
Dog
all
shit.
transactions are
I want a girl who
closed
just
and
stepped on a
clear.
fresh
We've
pile.
partnered with MedPay,
That's my thing.
two global leaders in digital
You
payment
got any
processing.
pictures of like a hamster crawling across the foot? That's what I'm
US
into.
sellers receive payment
I like rubbing the hamster on her soles and then shoving it up my butt.
I want a real hot girl with red hair and big tits who just stepped on a nail.
Yeah.
I want to see the-
I want to see the look at her face.
Yeah.
But I
I
also
wanna see
need
the
the foot.
blood, yeah, with
I
the
also
blood
need the
coming
foot.
out of it.
For bringing even more buyers and
All right, turn this off. Here's the sick and twisted part about this.
Okay.
You can go online and get pictures of anything. You can get J-Lo's feet. You can get any hot girl you want. These sick, twisted fucks are ready to buy a picture of a specific person just because they know it was for them. You know what I mean? I can get a picture of anyone's feet, but I'm going to say, ooh, I got to have Aisha's feet. Here's some money. Give me a picture of them feet. You know what I mean? And that's the twisted part.
sick.
This is like the ultimate in obsession.
Yeah, I
This
can't.
is like stalking obsession here.
Yeah. That's pretty scary, actually.
I usually sell five. The pictures are usually $5 to $100.
I told you. See, you Googled it.
Who got that $100 foot? You know what I mean? I got that.
Four finger.
I do.
that was
Evo
up
bought
there.
'em.
Evo.
Evo thinks I have the ugliest feet known to man. There's nothing wrong with my. I don't have pretty feet.
Well,
but
Evo
there's
has a
nothing-
foot fetish, so
Yeah,
he
there's
has the-
nothing gross. I mean, I don't have hair on the toes or anything. They're just square man feet.
They're just square.
They are.
I think you had
I
a
got
funny
fr-
nail or something when he seen it.
Uh,
I don't remember, but him freaking out about
he
your
said
feet
it
was
looked
funny
like
as
a
shit.
funny nail, but there's nothing funny about the nails. Maybe it was long and I hadn't cut it in a while.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Bro, they're the most disgusting things I've ever saw, bro.
Yeah, because I had one long toenail. I mean, I'm not. You know, when I cut my toenails, I cut them when I can feel them inside my shoe. Oh, it's scraping on my shoe. It's time to cut that
That's
fucker.
probably a little bit too long
That's
there,
extreme.
dude. Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Ew.
I'm not barefoot often. When I go home, I sleep with socks on. I don't sleep barefoot. I'm not barefoot often. I fuck with socks on.
A grip or what?
No,
It's less grip, really.
I just don't.
I think you'd be sliding.
yeah,
You know how some people like.
You're fucking on hardwood floors.
There's always something that it's really weird for people that makes your skin
If
crawl.
I was fucking him and I knew that was happening, I would wax my floors every time he came over. It's just-
No, you just
fucking
squirt some
slide
of the
across-
stuff down. I'll slide them down. But you know how there's something that always makes people fucking their skin crawl like nails on a chalkboard or something like that? That don't bother me. The one that bothers me, now I don't know why, but if I even think about this, it makes my whole body shake. A cardboard box on a cement floor. Mm-hmm. You scrape it across the floor. That sanding sound.
That's your kryptonite?
That's what fucks with me. That's
a
what
weird
that's my,
thing
like
to
if
fuck
it was
with
a
you.
heavy box and they were pushing it, like you don't like that sound.
No, I don't like that sound. Not on the carpet or not on the concrete, because there's grit and sand and stuff like there that will fuck me up every time. And what I think happens is I think when I step on stuff with bare feet, I make similar sounds. That's why I wear socks.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What I'm saying
What's
is,
the bottom of your feet
you
look
got,
like?
you got some sandpaper feet?
well, here, no. What it
How
is
this
is,
working?
I don't like.
Oh, shit.
First of all, I don't like to step on stuff.
The bottom of his feet look
Who
like
likes
Kevin
to
With
Durant's
bare feet.
legs.
So-
Nobody. But I don't like to step on things a lot.
Like floors.
No, like fucking Legos and sharp things and fucking
Oh,
wet things.
I don't
and
put Legos on the ground.
a fucking cat pissed on the floor. Ooh, if it's on my sock, I can live with that. If it's on my bare feet, I can't. I'm weird.
I just-
in that
That
way.
is. That's super weird.
Well, I just, you know.
You've got your things. Don't.
Sounds like you just need to clean more.
I clean.
Well,
So
not-
you could walk around in a wet sock and be perfectly
Oh no,
fine.
I take the sock off and replace it with a dry one.
But even if it seeps into the sock, it's still technically touching your foot.
Yeah. I don't like shit on my. You know what? I think this honestly goes back to when I was a kid.
Sounds like you're a serial killer.
No, we had a poodle.
Yeah.
Okay, and at least a dozen times in my life growing up, I stepped on a warm, right out of the cavity pile of shit, and it squished between my fucking toes. And it was the grossest thing that ever happened in the world to me. I could watch.
Then you need to watch where you step. Like, it never occurred to you.
I was a
that-
kid in the fucking grass,
Yeah.
playing in the grass. I mean, I could probably. The feeling of that shit going between my toes, knowing it came right out of that dog's ass, it fucked with me for a long
You
time.
got PTSD.
Yeah, I mean, I could watch Auschwitz videos
Yeah.
if I didn't have to step in dog shit.
And eat some chips and dip. But
Yeah.
if you think about that fresh dog
I'd
shit
be
stuff,
like, just get in there.
knock it off.
You're going in anyway. Just
You guys are
get in there.
coming off awfully whiny.
You know something? Like, I'm looking at the screen. I feel like this light is whitewashing me right
It whitewashes everyone. Yep. Congratulations. One of these days, I'm going to find a way to fix that. It's better now that the blue background instead of the black background. The black background, it looks really bad.
Oh, really? It was like way worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tell me about this new hair you're styling.
Love it.
You got it done when? Today? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
What do you think your yearly amount of time you spend getting your hair and nails done? If you just the time. Because you do it more often than anyone I know personally. And I know you're still not in the category of some people that do it like
Right.
literally every week.
Right.
But you
Like,
do
are
it pretty
we gauging
often.
it by days or months or something?
Hours.
Hours?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
I don't know.
Well, it obviously turns into days and weeks. You spend a lot of time doing it.
I'll put it in days. Like, hours is like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Out of a year, probably 90.
90
total.
days?
Yeah, total, because
Fuck.
I go so often.
I don't think I sleep 90 days.
I'm just, no, seriously, like,
You go all the time.
Yes, I do. Like, I don't.
And you change your hairstyle
Feel-
all the fucking time.
I don't feel the need to touch my own hair. Like, there are people who have jobs for this. Why would I have to do it? And I have the money to do
Because-
it, so why not?
Well, I get it.
I
But
can afford it. Like, it's.
I've
not like
seen
I'm
you in
broke.
almost every fucking conceivable hairstyle there is.
I like variety.
She doesn't rock the Karen. You should rock the Karen.
And you've
once.
and you
I'll
what?
do it for
You've
Halloween.
never rocked an afro either.
Yeah, she has. Or
No, she hasn't.
Similar.
It was similar. To
Yeah,
mine.
I've seen her poof.
It was curly. I'm talking about a Michael Jackson Boogie Fever
I don't-
Silver's
I
afro.
don't feel like I have the face for that.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a face for that. I didn't know that. Lauren Hill has that face.
She
I
does.
don't know if I've seen
Like-
many other girls with that face.
Like the Prince afro. You remember when he
Yeah, the little
wore
mini fro.
Yeah, the little
He
mini
had
fro.
that. No,
but it
that-
was still round all the way up to
That
the
makes
top.
no sense to me.
Yeah, I like the perfectly round afro.
Yeah.
That's been a long time to make sure every hair is
I
perfectly
mean-
right. And
But the one thing she is doing this year, she has been doing her own nails lately.
Yes.
again, still, wait a minute. I thought you said you seen some Asian woman.
I went
Ling
for
was
my
doing it.
birthday.
No, not hers.
No, I
She's
went for my
Asian.
birthday.
It's true.
But that was just because it was my birthday and I wanted to do that. Because I didn't want to take the time to do it, but I have.
Man, I fuck that.
You get oh, nice. Hey, let me ask you this. It's May.
Yeah.
Okay, swimsuit season's right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to a place to get your box waxed, or do you do it yourself?
No, I do it myself.
Do you?
Mhm.
Ever had a Brazilian?
I've never had anybody else touch it.
Really?
Like, as far as grooming,
Yeah, I think that's weird too.
Women
Like,
get Brazilians all the
I know,
time.
I know they
No,
do, but I
I
mean,
just-
why can't you do that yourself?
But you
I
know
don't
what? Fucking Mitchell's, that one salon that does all those Brazilians and does your hair and stuff.
Yeah.
They finally outlawed. They won't do men's Brazilians anymore
I
because
was
these
gonna
sick,
say-
twisted fuckers were coming in there and going, "Yeah, I want a Brazilian."
Yeah,
Fucking
I
beat,
can
getting
see
a hard
that.
on to it.
Getting a hard on while they're getting their asshole waxed and
Yeah.
stuff.
That's why this episode is brought to you by Veet for sensitive skin.
Use that at home. Don't freak out the local salon.
Right.
I don't
like,
have
why
a
would
hairy
you do
back,
that?
but I have a couple of patches, you know.
Yeah.
And I had a girl one time come over and wax my back. Pure agony. It fucking hurts.
It
I'm
does
sure
hurt.
it does.
I one time I was going to have a girl give me a Brazilian because she would.
Yep.
And she put one little strip on the fucking gooch. Fuck that. Little Band-Aid size strip on the taint. Pulled out about 11 hairs and I thought I had a baby.
Hey, do you think Aisha can pick your butthole out of a lineup?
Maybe.
You want to try?
What the fuck?
All right, now here's the deal. I've been bleaching my asshole. Now
He
this
bleaches
He
his
got
butthole.
mad about my dick rating, so
He
bring
did-
out the ass. Come on.
He did get mad about your dick
Fuck
rating.
you, Ish. Like, yeah, it was some of that.
Well, here's the deal with this. I've been continually bleaching my asshole, so I will come up with a new set of pictures. This picture of my asshole was the first bleaching I did, but it turns out the stuff I use is like a cream, and you have to keep applying it till you get your level of pinkness. But I've got 6 pictures of assholes here. And so far, because I've shown a few people at work, it's about 50-50. It's about 50-50 for people who have picked out
Yeah,
my
you're good.
my cornhole. Okay? So I'm going to show you these. And you just tell me what number you think is mine. Okay?
Okay.
Jason nailed it. Ryan nailed it.
Unfortunately, I got his butthole on the first try.
Domino nailed it.
Domino nailed it too.
Yeah. Someone else missed it twice.
Did her husband
Brittany-
get permission to look at your butthole?
I think Brittany Hunter guessed wrong twice. She said either this or that, and it was neither. So,
I bet she worked at a fucking BP. She'd recognize it.
all right, here we go.
You guys are brutal.
One of these assholes is mine.
Okay.
Okay. This is number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
2.
That was Nate.
That asshole is mine. That's 3.
Okay.
4. 5. Or 6. I'll go through them again.
Okay.
Lucky you.
6. 5.
Got it.
4. 3. 2. And 1.
2.
Fuck! 2 is my asshole!
God damn, your asshole is so easy to pick out. That's weird.
Why would you think that was mine? I even threw in a
just look-
curveball here with this ugly one.
It just looks like it's been used a while.
I've told you that the ugly
My
one.
asshole's not you. Fuck off.
It looked,
that
like,
asshole
it looked
for a
like it
while.
had a little give to it, a little more give than the others.
I mean, it's met a couple bead strands in its day, but it's never had a fist or a dick there.
It was 2.
It was 2. That
You
was
guessed
my
his
asshole.
butt. You're not the only. I mean, that's 4 out of 5 people now have guessed his
No,
butthole right.
it's 4 out of 6 people who have guessed.
Who
my
else
asshole
missed
right.
it?
I'm trying
Someone
to
you can't
remember.
say the name.
No, but somebody else missed it.
Okay.
But it's pinker now than it is in that picture. It's getting pinker by the day.
So I was going to ask, how many more applications have you done?
Handful.
A handful.
It's a cream.
Yeah.
When I get out of the shower, I take some.
Does it burn? Or?
It tingles.
Like
It's just kind of.
It's
You
a
know what it feels
bleaching
like?
agent
It feels like peroxide bubbling. You know what I mean?
it's like that Dr.
I put it on there
Berners.
and it doesn't bubble. It just kind of. Ooh. Actually tried one time. Just putting it right under the head of my pecker to see if it tingled there.
Oh my God! You tried to bleach your dick?
No, I just tried to get the tingle.
Yeah.
Tingled, but not in a good way.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm pinker now. So I'm going to get a new lineup of assholes, and I
Hey,
can,
next time you do it, you should just throw a black butthole in just for the fun of it. It's just, like get 7, instead of 6. So they're still picking one
No,
out of 6,
because
really.
I think
But
people would pick the black one just to be funny.
nah, they wouldn't. They might,
would've.
but they might. But I mean,
That
that's it's the black one.
You know what? I showed the assholes to Elijah.
Ooh, that's a good game we can play.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Pick out the pick out the butthole by race, but not black, white. But if you do like Indian and Asian and Latino, those are all kind of similar tones. You wonder if you can tell the difference by the buttholes. We just
can't use Greek because they'll be like that big. Anyway,
like
I showed those to Elijah from work, and I tried to get him to guess, and here was his response.
That's much better than Alex, because Alex just told me this. So that was all he had to say about that.
Was he here?
Oh, yeah.
Alex was here.
He comes in every so often, just hangs out. He's still part of the old podcast, as you can see by the logo. He's a diehard of Shut Up Cincinnati. He hasn't trusted or went over to Never Trust a Fart yet.
He hasn't won over yet?
Nah, he's a diehard Shut Up Cincinnati guy.
He is. He is.
I don't know if we want to upset him like that and change it.
All right, so one serious thing.
Yeah.
That's it. The trial of the Armand Aubry guy.
He lost. Good.
Yeah, they all died. They all got
convicted.
Yeah, they all got convicted. Well, no, they all got convicted. There was like literally 9 charges for each guy: malice murder, then like 4 other murders, and then the kidnapping and all that. And the older 2 guys, they didn't get the malice murder, and one of them didn't even get one of the other murders. But they're all looking at their whole life in jail.
Good.
Here's my take on it. Are they racist? Yeah, obviously. What I'm saying is,
if there was a white jogger going down the street, something tells me they would have made it home.
If they would have watched the video, and this is the thing that gets me, are these guys the scum of the earth? Probably not the scum of the earth. They thought they were protecting their houses, whatever, but here's the bottom line.
Really?
Well, no, I'm not defending these guys. They're fucking scumbags.
Sounds like it, though, doesn't it?
They're scumbags that deserve to be
I think they're kind of the scum of the earth.
No, what I'm saying is, and this is what people can't see, if it was a white guy that they saw in the video, okay, looking around their fucking houses or whatever, they don't take a gun when they chase him. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying because he was black, they took the fucking gun, and because he was black, they chased him down in the fucking truck. I think these guys should all get fucking life in prison, but I don't think there was ever a time where this was an easier case to fucking pick out guilty on.
The guy that killed him was like full retard. I mean, that guy's just, you can tell by the picture in his face, just not there.
Yeah.
And then you got old bucko dad and a wily neighbor. Fuck those guys.
What I'm saying is, I think it took the jury very little fucking time.
Yeah, that was a pretty cut and dry case.
Yeah. But see, to me, that says a lot, though.
What, that we're at the point where we can finally do cut and dry cases?
No, it says a lot where,
I guess,
in the Deep South, a jury of 11 whites and 1 black can come back that fast with the right thing. You know what I'm saying? To me, that shows progress.
I guess a little bit. I mean, not much. But
you're talking about the Deep South. You're talking about Georgia here. These are rednecks down there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And there was, hey, here's the evidence. Here's the fucking blatant racism right in front of you. What I'm saying is I could have seen.
How close were they to Atlanta?
I think they're a couple hours away from Atlanta, I think. These people are in the sticks. People are in the sticks. But what I'm saying is I could see, and you've seen it with fucking racial cases like this in the fucking South where they'll come back and they'll say, yeah, well, this guy, you didn't kill anybody, so we're going to let you fucking pretty much get out in 5 years. You could see the system being fucked with. Yeah. But it didn't get fucked with here. And I think that, to me, that's a good sign that at least things are moving in a good direction.
Yeah, I mean, incrementally. What was that word again?
Incmy, whatever the fuck you said.
The word I fucked up before and I actually got right this time.
Incracy. No, all I'm saying is that to me that's definite that it was a good thing that there was nothing fishy about this. It was nothing fucked up where you could say later, God, this fucking jury, they saw that what was right and what was wrong. They did the right thing, and now I guess we'll just wait until the sentencing part. But from what everybody says about this judge, he's going to basically nail him to the fucking wall. This guy don't fuck around kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Do you got a family in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Nailed my theory. I've yet to meet a black person that doesn't have family in Atlanta. It cracks me up. It's almost like you guys all agreed to send like one rep to the city. That's kind of in the middle of. I know it's not, but it's just funny because. And then why Atlanta? For one thing, like how did Atlanta become the black city? because it's in the middle of, like he said, Georgia, which is the sticks and shit. You think it would have been somewhere further up north.
It's actually more progressive there than here. Like,
oh no, for
it's
sure.
Faster,
no, Atlanta for sure.
It's like a little Miami kind of.
Yeah.
They're really trying to be hip and cool in Atlanta.
Atlanta is cool. Have you ever been? It's a
cool
fucking
down
real
there.
cool
I've never
city.
been there.
Yeah, I like
wanna
Atlanta
go.
a lot.
But no, like
But
I just think
wonder
it
why
was
that
like
city,
an
you know?
easy migration because my family came from Alabama and
And I think that's more what it is. It
so
became
it's
being like the
just
Southerns.
They try
they'll-
to stay in that
Yeah.
area.
But it is funny how a southern city like that became basically the black capital of America.
Well, before that, it was New Orleans.
Now
New
Miami's
Orleans,
more like the Hispanic capital of America.
Miami's everybody
but
now,
not
man.
Mexican.
right?
But yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
The Mexicans don't
Chicago
cover.
has a lot of-
Chicago is huge. Mexico.
Yeah.
A lot of them come. Like
LA
a lot
and
of.
Phoenix are
I was
half
up there
Mexican.
doing Mexican
Well, yeah, but that makes
Pride
sense.
Month. I didn't even know that was a thing.
What?
Mexican Pride Month, and they were riding
have
around
that?
with in Chicago. Like, they had the flags on their trucks, on the hoods of the car, like running around honking, setting.
You know what's
like,
funny?
it
I was talking to-
thought it was awesome.
I was talking to
Actually.
Brandon, and it's so funny because you can joke with Brandon about fucking anything except gay stuff. He don't even joke about that because he's like, in the black population, gay's a giant no-no, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There's a lot of gay black men out there. There's a ton of
That
them.
doesn't mean they don't exist. They're just
But
treated
what I'm
like
saying,
shit.
is that what it is?
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Is that what it is? I don't, I joke about everything. So, I mean, but,
I mean,
he
you
don't
know,
think that stuff's
the whites have our issues. We really do.
Oh, we got lots of issues.
But I think the whites might be the best to the gays. If you're going to break down the minorities, Hispanics are real pretty mean to the gays, and
For me, I just think a lot of white people like to defy nature. So it just, you know what I mean? Like, you guys defy nature. Like, you embrace the wrong shit. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you just totally embrace the wrong shit. But when it's like being progressive or forward, it takes them a lot longer to accept things like
in
that.
certain places, I might agree with you. Like the sticks and stuff where they don't fucking, they like things the way they are now. They don't ever want them to change. We live in a big city. I'd like
luck
to see
with that.
change.
yeah, I think you kind of got the Chappelle outlook, right? Like that, the whites accepted the gay and transgender community a lot quicker than they ever accepted the black community,
Way.
and the fact that they still haven't.
Way.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, that was pretty much the whole point of his last special, and
Yeah.
people took it as like an anti-transgender thing. He was just saying, no, how come this was so accepted so quick, and yet, black culture still, well, not culture, but black people still aren't accepted by a large portion.
Well, because a lot of white people had gay children. They didn't have black children.
Well, that's true. It's something they probably have to deal with a hell of a lot more.
It's in their face more.
You can't really
Yeah.
segregate yourself from homosexuality because that's almost every family has at least a few gay people. in
Right,
it now.
and I'll tell you this right now, I can guarantee you, and this is, this doesn't make any sense, but white children will probably come out of the closet a lot younger than black children will.
But in all honesty, if you actually paying attention to your child, you know he gay when he little.
I did.
I knew my cousins were gay, and they are.
I did.
But I also think it's a
general.
generational thing too. I think the
Yeah.
younger black generations are a little bit more accepting of gay people than the older, and I imagine just like you said, how there was a little bit of change in the white community by finally convicting
Yeah.
people. You know what I mean? I think the black community would be the same thing with gays. I think it's going to be a little bit longer. For whatever reason, I don't know why. That's just the way shit works.
I know so many black people. We all know a lot of the same black people that just don't. I mean, be who you are. Don't give a fuck about who you are. Just don't fuck with me. And I think that's really the way that we want everybody to lean towards.
Well, that's like 80% of people.
Good. You're good with me. Just don't be a dick.
Even 80% are racist are like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it, but I'm not going to be outwardly mean to you or anything like that. I'm
just don't dare walk on my yard. Or I see what
stupid
you're
shit
saying.
like
Yeah.
that.
But like I said, to me, like I just watched that trial, and to sum it all up, I was like, well, this is a good thing. There's nothing fishy about this. They found the right fucking, this is fucking racism. This is fucking murder.
It's murder more than anything.
It was
It
flat
was
out
murder. I
Yeah.
mean, there's no. That's the first thing you see when you see that. Well, hey, what about this guy? He was fighting him. Well, they pointed a gun at him and they chased him with a truck. I'd fight you too.
Yeah, you're fighting. It's called fighting for your life.
But what I'm saying
Like,
is,
what choice do you have at that
in
point?
a lot of these fucking key trials, something weird happens where this guy said, "Well, this guy here, that didn't happen here." It's like, okay, this is the right thing. These guys are murderers. Fuck you, and we move on. I just think that's a good positive step. That's all I'm saying.
All right, cool, man. Martin Luther T's.
No, but it was a big deal. It was a big deal to me because You know, it's like there wasn't anything shady about it. It was just, this is the right thing. This is justice. This is what justice is supposed to look like.
That, and I think, I do commend the jury for finding guilty verdicts for all of them because they definitely were guilty. But then, like, it's like when it comes to certain shit, you got to think about the backlash of that particular decision. Like, if they would have went in there and did like, oh, not guilty, like that Kyle Rittenhouse shit, Atlanta would have tore that shit up.
Yeah, that one. That would have
Like,
definitely had backlash.
that would have
on it.
went down.
Yeah, the Kyle
So
Rittenhouse
it's
thing
like-
really wasn't really worth
it's
the
like,
backlash, but
you know,
that was.
we either gonna do the right thing or we just gonna get real, like something like that.
Yeah.
Well, shit's continually
I wouldn't want my name attached
gotten
to that.
real. I wouldn't either.
But I mean, I wouldn't have to worry about it because he was guilty, and I would just want, you know, I think I would have showed up and like, yeah, let's kill him,
Right.
or not kill him, kill those fucking three. I don't know what they're gonna get in Georgia. They getting a death penalty? They still do that shit down there.
Yeah, but I think what they were saying is in order to get the death penalty, it's got to be a pre-planned, premeditated kind of
Sound
thing.
like it halfway was to a certain extent when they were watching out. You know, they've admitted to watching this kid go up and down the street before, worrying about him, and then all of a sudden they got guns.
Well, I
Next
tell
time
you what,
he shows up, we're gonna kill him. You know,
I think
like,
if the death
That's
penalty comes into
premeditation.
play,
That's
it's
like the
only going to come to
definition of
play
it.
with the guy who
no,
shot him,
and
the young
yeah,
guy.
the kid or not kid,
Because one guy was driving the truck and the other one was just filming.
we're
They
calling him a
didn't get-
kid. He was like 30 something, right? This
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
like
yeah.
some young dude. It's,
No. But what I'm saying is they were all active participants by jumping in their trucks and chasing this guy down and pinning him in. And that was a kidnapping charge when they pulled the truck in front of him and prohibited him from going on his way. But
Yeah, but if there's run
So they
concurrently,
can't-
kidnapping don't mean shit.
yeah, and all the sentences are going to run concurrently. So, I mean, even the lowest guy, the guy with the gray bad haircut, he was not guilty on the malice and one murder, but he still got 3 murder convictions, aggravated assault. I mean, those are going to run concurrently. They're never getting out of jail.
He may, but you know
He'll
the
be
only-
90.
Yeah, he was already kind of old, so yeah.
But the dad and the son, they're never, ever getting out of jail.
Or should they?
Nor should they, right?
Man, throw them in the fucking black section of the jail too. Fuck them.
That would be dope.
Well,
Yeah.
there's no. They're gonna, you know. Here's the problem with prison today. Remember when I was a kid? It's like somebody got caught for child molesting. You felt good because they're going to get butt fucked and they're going to get beat up every day. Now they segregate the people
felt
who
good.
are in danger.
Yeah.
Well, no. If you get
I
convicted of
understand what
molesting
you're
a child,
saying.
I want you butt fucked. I want you beat up on a daily basis.
Yeah, I do too.
I want you killed.
Yeah, well, I want you killed.
Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is these guys are going to go in there, highly publicized case, racist thing, and they're going to put them in a little wing all by themselves where nobody can fuck with them. And that's what they do to all these fucking people now. They did it to Dahmer, but unfortunately one guy that was cleaning the bathroom with him didn't play.
Yeah, he killed him with a broomstick.
A fucking broom handle, yeah, fucking dead.
Yeah, well, and that's a shame. That's the only one I really regret because I would have liked to hear Dahmer stories the older he got.
No, you know
We're
what?
missing out on those stories now. You know, I don't give a fuck about them.
Stories? What do you mean?
He
Like,
told all the stories. He gave interviews and literally told about
This is a guy that
8 people.
that not only ate them, but he would try to turn them into zombies before he ate them so they could be his fuck zombies. Like, this guy had some
was gay.
stories, you know what I mean? Like, he tried to fuck with their brains and make it, like, lobotomize them while they're still alive.
Yeah, he would give them something in their drinks to render them virtually unconscious.
Yeah.
And then he would literally pull out a knife and try to cut little parts of the brainstem and whatever. Too.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen that Hannibal movie, but that was kind of based on what he would do.
And when they
Or at least try
died, when
to.
they died from
Stuff
his
like
botched
that.
surgeries,
Yeah, he didn't know how to do it, so they
then
just
he
died.
cut their heads off and stuck them in the freezer, and blah blah blah. This was, I mean, I don't think in American history there was a more sick and twisted fuck than this guy.
There's some weird, like Albert Fish, or there's some weird ones if you go deep into the serial
John
killer.
Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, if you go deep into that serial killer vault there, you'll find some people that are just as fucked up as him, but he was definitely super fucked up.
I mean, he
John Wayne
drugged
Gacy
them.
wasn't that fucked. I mean, he was
He
all of them are fucked up.
buried 30-some bodies under his house. They're not going to stink, you don't think? He buried them like a foot deep
When I say
under his fucking house.
not that fucked up, I mean that he's just killing people. He's not performing surgeries, trying to eat them and
Right,
making them into fuck zombies. That's a whole different level of crazy.
Yeah,
they're
but-
both crazy.
Well, yeah, but you ever notice that a lot of these fucking serial killers, like fucking Gacy and Dahmer, fucking gay men. I'm surprised some weird, twisted fucking politician hasn't said, "See, being gay makes you a murderer."
They probably have.
You think they have?
It just didn't go far.
Yeah.
They shot that shit down.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever,
we're not doing
whatever,
this.
Todd. Just shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I felt good when I heard that verdict. I said, that's justice. Let's move on with our fucking lives, and maybe it'll be like this elsewhere.
No, something else fucked up will happen within the month. You know, it's a rolling.
I just think they like trying their hand at it. Like,
yeah, you might be right.
You know, like,
you might be right.
It's fucked up either way, but at the same time, like, they just like to.
It's time to give Aisha one of the ones she didn't want.
Would you rather? All right, now this one's directed to you. I've given Jason this one before, but I'm going to give this one to you.
Okay.
Because I think you have a few personality quirks that might make this one a tough answer.
Oh, you got some quirks.
Yeah, you're quirky.
I'm weird, yeah.
You're
you
weird.
can call me weird. I'm cool with it.
And I think, honestly, I love you. You're one of my dear friends, but I don't think I've ever met anybody in my life that can get mad as quickly as you can.
Yep. She got short fuse.
If you say hi the wrong way.
No.
you get mad fast. I love you. I love drinking with you. I love hanging out with you, but man, you could snap like that.
I like to set boundaries. Like, it's called a boundary.
Those are strong boundaries you got.
They are strong boundaries. And it's because of,
shit.
You know, I started in Indiana. You had to do that. Like, you had to set boundaries. So I just didn't. It's just like part of my personality.
You just don't put up with shit.
I don't put it up.
But sometimes
I hate it.
You don't put up. You don't put up with shit.
If I don't like you, you know that I don't like you. Like, I definitely don't.
There ain't no second chances.
All right, let me ask you this.
A couple of them.
Let's say you met a dude that you really liked.
Yeah.
And he fucking worked it and tried to get with you forever. And you kept saying, no, maybe not. And finally you gave him a chance. And he came in 2 pumps. Are you ever giving that guy another chance? 2 pumps. Done. You get nothing?
Was that initially, or are we talking?
That's the first time you ever with him. Now,
I mean,
are you ever going to think to yourself, well, maybe he was just so excited, that he came too fast?
It can be a compliment.
Yeah, it could. But
I don't see the
typically
compliment
not.
there.
I would attempt to
so
give
hot.
him a second try.
What if the second one went 3 pumps? Are you thinking, hey, we're going in the right direction?
No.
Because sexually, you're getting nothing.
No.
You're not even accidentally turned on.
You flip the script for a guy, right? Let's say as soon as you stuck in your dick in a girl, she cummed right away. Just you would think that was hot as shit.
But girls keep fucking after they come.
That's true.
Men don't.
That's
Right,
the thing.
like, I'm just
Girls are
out,
still
like,
wet. You can keep going. You can go as long as you want to.
Because they don't have to do anything besides sit there.
But that's the whole point. The whole point is a woman. That's why they have multiple orgasms, because they can keep going.
Yeah,
Men can't.
true. But I'm just saying you would find that hot.
I would find that real hot.
Yeah.
But then I'd keep going.
Yeah.
And the worst
But
part
it
is,
wouldn't get redundant after a while. Like,
well, if I stuck my dick in, hypothetically, I stick it in, and you come within 4 or 5 pumps. Well, now I'm a goner. Okay, now 2 pumps later, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because what's the point?
Yeah, the whole point is if I'm sitting there and we're having a good time, we're fucking for 15, 20 minutes, and you stare me in the eye and say, fuck me, I'm done. Done. Dirty talk does it for me. That's my hot button.
he likes quiet sex.
No, I don't like quiet sex.
Shut up!
But once you cross that line of fuck me, I'm done. I mean, you could say, oh, damn, that feels good. Whose pussy is this? Stuff like that. But fuck me, I'm done.
Wait, was that your would you rather?
No.
Okay, I was gonna
we
say I
haven't
never
even got
heard would you rather.
Here's your would you rather.
Where's the second
and
choice?
I've given this one to Jason.
No.
Okay, would you rather have somebody come down and give you $1 billion?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of $1 billion offers in this show today.
It has. I think
here's $1 billion.
I'm on to something good here.
Here's $1 billion.
Yeah.
But I'm taking 20 years off of your life. Or I'll give you 20 extra years, but you're just like you are now.
What am I now?
Just making how much money you make now.
Just everything. Your life doesn't change.
Your life
That's the
doesn't
choice.
change.
I take the $1 billion.
You take the $1 billion?
$1 billion and less life?
Yeah.
20 years less life.
Rock out till I fucking pass out, huh?
I'm with you.
I mean, you still don't know when you're going to
Yeah.
die.
Right, but I would take the $1 billion and just live the best life I could. Like, I do all types of wild shit.
See, that's kind of the way I'd go.
Yeah.
Because my kids would be older. And I don't want to die when my kids are young.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, fuck, how much fun could you have with $1 billion? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could do everything you could imagine you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point it'd be boring because you've been done it all, but at least you get to do it.
I can get that pair of Jordans I've been wanting for years.
That's something I'll never buy.
I ain't paying $400 for a pair of shoes. It's not happening.
That's just, yeah. That's not in us, you know.
No,
white
it's
people
not.
don't spend that money on shoes. We spend it
No.
on other
They
dumb
do.
shit. Some
you know
do.
what cracks me up?
Some do, but
do.
very rarely. You know, not your average. I mean, how many?
Not Jordans.
I see Jordans constantly on black people. I barely ever see them on white people, outside of just the few that are, you know, trying to be black people.
Adidas. Adidas is making a
They still
giant
say
comeback.
Huh?
They still say wigger.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if that's.
You guys still say wigger?
I don't know if that's an acceptable term. I'm not sure. I kind of dropped it, but they still exist.
Not to say that it's acceptable, but if I said it, they would know what I was talking about.
What if you said wigga?
Nah, that's
Well, not only that, but like I feel like
that was borderline.
that term in itself is kind of dated because when that term
It is
first came
dated.
out, well, what I meant is when that term first came out, there wasn't a shit ton of people that did that. You know, there wasn't a shitload of white people or that into black culture. Nowadays, the cultures are so combined, especially with the younger generations, that term don't really apply anymore because everybody's into the kind of same kind of music. You know,
Well,
everybody's
that's
in the
what
same
I'm
kind
saying,
of.
But if I said it to them, they would know what I was talking about.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
My favorite derogatory white person term is and always will be honky. If you call me a honky, I'm laughing. I think honky. I don't think cracker
I
is
used to
funny
say that
because
a
I don't
lot
get
when
it.
I was
I don't know
younger.
what cracker means. I have no idea what it's ever meant. Cracker. What does it mean?
It's white.
Is it something to do with the slavery and the cracking of the whip? That's what I heard.
That might be. Who knows? I don't know. I had a friend that went to prison and told me that a cracker was an insult, a honky was a compliment.
Oh, really?
And he said because crackers crumble and honkies rumble. So yeah, that was if they called you a honky in prison, they weren't insulting you cracker. Those are kind of fighting terms.
When George Jefferson called you a honky, there was no compliment there. There was
Nah, he
no
meant
compliment.
that.
I'd be complimented.
I
From the
thought
bottom of his little heart.
I think it's funny when someone calls me a honky.
I
It
get
doesn't happen. It hasn't happened in years.
You can call me whatever you want.
I'll
It
call
don't
you
bother
one
me.
tonight.
Call me a honky tonight.
Do it real
if
loud.
If I'm Florence, so if I happen to be sitting on your game and I tell you, hey, do me a favor, give that guy, shut up, honky. I'll die.
I'll treat you
lose.
like I do in February. Every
Yeah, see,
February.
Let me just tell the fans what this woman tries
Hey,
to
you
do.
got yourself an agreement.
About 3 years ago, I was sitting box on a dice game that she was dealing on, and she did something that made my fucking eyes hurt. She paid something wrong, or the way she did it made my eyes hurt. I said, God, that was paid dirty money. I don't know what she did. I said, God, that was ugly. And she said, fuck you. It's Black History Month. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want.
Strong point.
So I thought about it, and I started laughing. I couldn't stop but laughing. And then, she did something else, and all she'd say is Black History Month. And after a couple of days, I'm like, all right, I'll give you the whole month of February. You can do whatever the fuck
That's
you
the
want.
shortest fucking month.
If I'm on your game. By one fucking day. Okay.
The shortest fucking month.
By one. And then,
2 days if it's not a leap year.
well, true. But
We only get that every 4 years.
on the 29th and 30th, the novelty's over. They're not
The
still
timing never
protesting.
bothered me about that, or if my argument as a black person would be the shortest month, I would be. It's not the shortest month. The problem, it's like the coldest fucking month. It's a useless
is.
month. We like us
we don't
about us.
even like
We
the
like
cold.
cookouts. We like shit like that. We don't like fucking.
Give me July.
Yes, you get July, August,
Give
even
me June.
even
Too much of
September.
stuff is crammed into July already. You
I'll
got
take
the,
June. Ain't shit in
September,
June.
nothing in September.
Hey, my birthday.
You got Memorial or Labor
Fucking
Day. One of those
holiday.
is in
That's
September.
barely count.
Well, and you have a couple other holidays in February. You got Valentine's Days in February.
Yeah, just February's a shitty month.
It is.
You're just recovering for Christmas a lot of times.
But then
No,
fuckface here says
we just learned this, by the way.
what?
But no, about
Okay, yeah.
Women's
So then-
History Month.
Oh,
Women's History Month is March. Mm-hmm. So on March 4th, I said, all right, February's over, fuckface, pay that right. Fuck you, Women's History Month. You ain't getting 2.
2 months.
You're not getting 2.
No,
Yep.
he tells me I have to pick the month. He's like, you want Black History Month? Or
I'll give you
Women's
one of the
History
2.
Month?
And if she was smart and she didn't really stand up for her convictions, she'd take the Women's History Month because there's 2 extra days in it.
Nah, because I believe if you take the Black History Month, you also get to tie in Juneteenth and Black Friday. So they all
That's
equal
my
out
2
30 days.
That's my 2 days. Yes.
Black
I'll
Friday.
take that. Thank you.
You know, you get to tie
Yeah.
those 2 in.
All right. Well, yeah, so it's a full-size month then.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just have to wait a little while for the
Yeah,
other
you get
2
to
to
spread
come.
it out.
it's
You know what I
gonna
mean?
build.
You
I'll
get
Yeah,
to-
but see,
I'll
because
just
by
let it
then,
build and just
by
blow on
Juneteenth,
Juneteenth.
I'd have forgotten all about it. You could tell me to go fuck myself, and then I'll say, hey, that's it, blah, blah, Juneteenth. All right, we're good.
So, yeah.
Because she told me in front of 10 players, fuck you, it's Black History Month, I'll do what I want.
And everybody was just looking like, what the fuck just happened?
And then everybody went, holy shit, he's really said she could.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's fair
We're
is fair.
progressive.
You
We're
know what I mean?
progressive here at
Trying to
Fair
Harvard
is fair.
Casino.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Hey, it's Aisha's boyfriend.
Joke of the week.
She'd rather fuck that guy than Donald Trump.
Hell yeah.
I don't blame you.
For $1 billion, I'd fucking rim Donald Trump.
Ugh,
For $1 billion?
true,
That's
but I'm
why I
Come
could-
on.
And that's why I could pick out his asshole.
You don't rim with your asshole. I'd be face deep.
he's gonna return the favor.
All right, joke you might have heard already, but if you haven't heard it for literally a year.
Okay.
I repeat my jokes because I've pretty much reached the end.
You see now.
No, there's a Catholic priest.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go religion today. I was going to go pedophile, but I decided to go religion. There's a Catholic priest giving confession. And he looks out in Catholic Church, they only give confession like a couple times a month. Mm-hmm. So there's literally a line all the way down and around the church. All of a sudden he's got a shit. He's having shit pains. He goes, I got a shit. And there's all these people. I don't know what to do. So he opens up the fucking door and he sees a janitor pushing his fucking broom. And he says to the janitor, hey, come in here and give confession for me for like 5 minutes. I got a shit. Mm-hmm. The janitor's like, I'm not a priest. I can't give confession. He says, yeah, you can. Here's a list of sins, and then you just match it up with the penance. They say they did this. You just match it up, tell them what to do. So the first guy, he said, I'll try it, Father. So the first woman comes in. She goes, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a year since my last confession. My boyfriend stuck it in my asshole a couple of times, and I sucked his dick, and I also fucked his buddy. Priest, the janitor's looking. He can't find butt fuck anywhere. He can't find blowjob anywhere. He can't find anything. So he opens up the door. He's panicking. There's an altar boy out there putting Bibles away in the pews. And he said, hey, kid, come here. What would the father give for a couple of butt fucks and a blowjob? And the kid says, well, usually a ride home and a Snickers bar.
That's. I mean, you dying on this. Like, wow, that's fucked up.
You've told it before.
I know I'm going to, but every now and then, I mean, chances of people hearing it that have heard that one.
I know, I just
fucking
like
slim
telling
to
you
none.
that.
That's one of my favorites. Because I'm Catholic. I like to go after Catholics.
Go after him.
I mean, I go after all religions, you know.
I mean, everybody knows about it, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, and
this
every
point, it's not a secret.
religion can come up with some good jokes. I got some great Jewish people jokes.
You can do it about Catholics. You do it about Jewish people, and all of a sudden you become kind of racist.
Jew isn't a race.
That's both.
Jew is a religion.
That's both.
No, they'd be Israeli.
Nah, look into it. They're both.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hey, I don't even know if you have one, but
I do.
All right, go for it.
You go first.
I don't remember mine. I'm gonna think. here.
Okay, fuck the Amish.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to go with fuck the Amish right off the bat, and I'll tell you why. Because I had always somewhat admired the Amish because they live in their little fucking communities. They abide by their own fucking rules. They rarely come into town and fuck with anybody. Just leave us alone and we'll leave you alone. Okay, we're going to raise our kids the way we want to. We're going to grow our own food. We're going to make our own fucking clothes. Fuck off. They're coming out of that. And, there was this Amish rule thing where they made their own laws and decided that they counted when they left their plantation. Sorry, Beardo. It doesn't work that way. Like they ride their little buggies. You know what I mean?
Beardo.
Yeah.
So I'm at the zoo a few weeks ago. It's loaded with Amish.
Amish love the zoo.
Amish love the zoo. One of them was wearing a pair of fucking Adidas. You didn't make those.
You don't know.
He didn't make Adidas. They all wear the same green or blue shirts with the suspenders, right? This guy had on a fucking pair of Adidas and a fucking another name brand jacket, and he's at the zoo taking pictures on his cell phone while they're walking around.
Are you sure they're Amish? Because there's that other. There's that bizarro Amish.
They're not Quaker. They're Amish.
Well, then there's the other ones too.
These were Amish.
Okay.
Why? Why'd you deem them Amish?
Well, Amish make their own clothes. They always
He
wear
was
suspenders.
wearing Adidas and shit. Like how
A
do you
jacket. But he was wearing the same gray pants.
What are they
and
called? Mennonites?
Know? Yeah.
Mennonites,
Mennonite.
Yeah, they can be Mennonites.
These were Amish. You can tell Amish.
See, I don't know. I don't know the differences.
But the whole point
He
is,
does.
I always admired them because they never ever fucking bought into the society. Fuck you. We're living on our farm. Leave us alone. You won't ever fucking see us or hear about us unless we need to buy something. Blah, blah, blah. And now they're going to the fucking zoo and wearing Adidas. You sell out. You fucking sold out.
You're all angry at them.
You fucking sold out. Fuck the Amish.
Oh, man. Fuck the Amish.
Yeah, you know what? And not only that, those motherfuckers, there was tons of them. Okay, there was fucking tons of them there. There was like 2 big groups, like 20 each. It's fucking freezing cold. I'm waiting in line behind all these fucking Amish people. You're supposed to be fucking growing corn somewhere. Okay? Yeah, fuck you.
Because you had to wait.
I'm pissed because they sold out. They never sold out before. They were the last holdout group. Now they fucking sold out.
Progression, man.
Fuck you, Amish.
Fuck you, Ohio State. They lost today. Lost to Michigan, 45-28, I believe was the final score.
Ouch.
Fuck Ohio State fans. You're the most self-titled fucking pieces of shit fans I've ever seen. Next to Kentucky basketball, they're also fucking awful. I hate this region. I hate Ohio State fans. UC is number 2 in the country. They're going to be in the playoffs, and you're supporting the fucking team 2 hours north. Fuck you.
And you know what's so funny, though? Ohio State fucking beat Michigan State, right?
Yep.
And Michigan State destroyed Michigan.
Yeah, that happens. It's all about matchups, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch the game today. I caught bits and pieces of it, but I don't know exactly
watched
how
the first half.
I don't know exactly how they tore them apart. But either way, fuck them.
They're
and
fucking,
and
that
like,
defensive
betcha
line, that's what
most
tore 'em
Ohio
apart.
State fans would still argue that they belong in the playoffs. Because Ohio State fans are just that fucking into themselves.
Yeah, they feel entitlement. We're Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm done with it. I'm done with the Big Ten in general, but I'm definitely done with Ohio State. Fuck them.
And you know what? Really close to Ohio State? There's a lot of Amish communities. Fuck them both.
Yeah, you know that whole region.
Fuck the region.
Fuck the region of Amish. Anywhere from Ohio State to Amish. Fuck them all.
Fuck them all. You got to fuck you? Is there any group of people or place that you want to say fuck off to that you just don't like?
I want to say fuck you to Green Bay because I got kicked out of the Survivor League because they fucking lost.
Fuck you, Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers. Aisha says fuck you.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers and his fucking Joe Dirt haircut. Fuck you.
Fuck you saying you own the city.
Matt
Fuck
Hudson
off.
and your sexy Tinder picture. Fuck you. We will be setting up Matt Hudson's Grinder account with that
Do
picture.
you have that picture that's not flashing?
Yes.
That we could just take a peek at it?
No, what do you mean?
I mean, do you have it? You could pull it up?
No, I don't have it just on my
Oh,
computer.
my God. I'm telling you what.
I
this
got it on
guy-
my other computer.
This guy looks like a hard F, just saying, hey, fellas, here I am.
Man, I can't believe
Here I
you're just going to throw that hard F out. Let me see
I
if
didn't
I do.
say the F-A word. I said hard F.
I do have the picture that banned us from YouTube, but I won't put that up.
Yeah, we'll get
Picture of
banned
Hope
again.
Solo's butthole. But no, I don't think I have that. Let me see. Nope. I'm sure this is riveting. Man, I got some weird shit on my computer. I hope my kid never comes in here and looks
Hey,
around.
do you use dildos or vibrators or both?
None.
You're a finger person? God love you. See, that's why I love you so
She's
much.
practically Amish.
Well, let me tell you something. I think
This is what I got.
I think a woman masturbating with her fingers is 10 times sexier than any toy.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the big
It's
fist.
personal.
I like the big fist, and I
Those
don't
are
even.
for gay
Fucking
men.
is using a big fist.
Yeah,
Gay men.
and that's what I like about it. And the ones that don't put it up there just take it, and just pound themselves with it, getting off.
Do women
you been
do women get anything out of it when you take your head and beat it against their clitoris like that? They don't.
No, why would they? That's just some shit
You
you
see
do
people do it all the time.
in porn because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm convinced there's not a woman on the planet that actually likes a facial. Hey, come all over my face. I don't think there's any woman that actually likes it.
No.
I know to have requested it, but never. I don't think it's. I think they think that's what you're into. You know, the same reason girls get your nails done because they think guys are into it.
But the whole point is,
I get
when
my nails done
when I
for
get to
me.
that point,
I know.
When I get to that
Fuck you
point where
guys.
I've already thrown the ropes, I'm done. So you don't have to really worry about me being into anything anymore.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we got to go to work.
What do we do?
All right. Hey, until next time.
All right.
Big thanks to Aisha for being here today.
Thanks for
Finally,
having me.
Yeah,
we're gonna have you
venturing
back.
over to the east side. All right. Until next time. Take care, fuckfaces.